how did this t-shirt turn into me running a $3 million agency while generating over $75 million for my clients over the past 3 years? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to get right into my story and how I went from literally zero, and this is not cliche. I went from being a culinary student dropout to owning a $3 million agency with over 40 plus employees. And it all started with this shirt, okay? And it's not the wording on the shirt. It's the brand that made the shirt and how it all started. So let's go back to 2019. Right, 2019, I started posting, well, this was 2018, at the end of 2018, going into 2019. Started posting motivational content on Instagram, got about 40,000 followers. This was all organic, no paid ads. And I was making, videos to help kids my age, 18 to 24, realize that, like you got to be independent, you got to, not get a job, like blah, 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 like all going against all societal norms. I was making these videos, they were doing pretty well. And then I came across this brand, Hustle Island, okay? And Hustle Island was like a t-shirt entrepreneur brand, and they made shirts like patience. They had like one that has legacy, hustle, gratitude, like just like the main words that Gary Vaynerchuk talks about. And what's funny is that Greg, who was the owner of Hustle Island, he actually got to sit down with Gary Vaynerchuk, and we actually had a video ad where he was sitting with Gary Vaynerchuk, and one of our stickers was right in front of Gary Vaynerchuk. Which was really cool. That helped the marketing out a ton. But here's the thing that I want to get to is that I was making these videos, came across one of their ads. It was a free plus shipping offer. I grabbed the t-shirt for free plus shipping. It was like $7.99 for the shipping. Got it. Got it in the mail, started making videos with it, started tagging them because I liked their message. I liked the brand, right? And that is where I then got hit up by the owner. Well, I was messaging the owner and I was like, hey man, like let me keep making these videos for you. Let's do some type of influencer deal. They weren't answering me for a while. They kept ignoring my messages. They thought I was a child, whatever the case may be, but persistence is key. Patience is key. And then after a while, there was a guy who also worked there, Troy, who's also one of my great friends that I've been friends with for years now since I started my entrepreneur journey. And Troy was working for Greg at the time. And Greg basically said, all right, fine, fucking give this kid a shot. So I wind up, since I was in New York at the time and Greg was in Connecticut, Greg invited me for lunch. Okay, I went to lunch with Greg, and Greg was like so astonished at all these story videos that I was doing and, all these ads that I was making. And he decided to hire me to make ads with the shirts for him to run. And well, it turns out these shirts, these ads that I was making wind up being the best performing ads they've ever ran. And we were able to scale the company to, I think it was like $1.1 million in like 11 months. And then after that, he decided to just cut everything because he wanted to go into bigger, better things. And through those 11 months, I learned about copy, funnels, automations, offers, ads. Like we were spending like $2,000 a day. Like we were learning so much, me and Troy, that we decided to take all our skills and go out on our own. And that's really where I started Wojo Media. That was in April of 2019, right? And that was in the middle, like the middle of me, working with Hustle Island. I decided to make the LLC in April. I think it was like April 20th of 2019, something like that. But technically I was doing marketing services back in 2018, but I didn't actually make the LLC officially. So, wound up going out on my own. I was doing a lot of services just like what we did with Hustle Island, but with like barbershops, local businesses, people in the New York area that I was living in Newburgh, New York. And that's where I started, getting a name. I started, building some clientele, started getting people some crazy results with like Google PPC with local businesses, which is a very good niche to get into if you're first starting out. That was huge for me. And then, like me, Greg, and Troy, we always stayed friends. Greg is still my mentor to this very day. Me and Troy actually wind up, because in May of 2019, I wind up moving to Orlando. Troy then moved in with me in Orlando. And then we got a house together in Tampa a year later. And then, I decided to move to Daytona Beach here. And it's been an awesome journey. It's been very interesting. We've been serving tons and tons of clients. And it really all started with this shirt. So the premise of this video too is that whatever you're thinking about right now, right, you never know where life is going to take you, right? You never know where all the little things you're learning right now are going to take you in that right direction. We always get, either complacent or like tired of trying and trying and the trial and error. And like, we think that the small things in life are not as significant. We want those big wins, but most things in life are all about small wins. It's always small wins. It's always a stepping scale to getting to the top, right? And even with making motivational videos on Instagram and keeping up the content, not getting paid a penny because everybody wants to get paid something nowadays. In the beginning, you think you think you're entitled to shit. You're not entitled to anything. And, all those small wins that you acquire are going to pile up to that big win. And having skill sets. The biggest thing I learned from the beginning of my journey is skill sets. If you have skill sets and you learn the right skills, you'll never go hungry. And because of that, I was able to help business owners with ads, funnels, copy, automations, different traffic sources, creatives, all these different things that allow you to sell online and get more customers and get more leads and, lead nurture and lead qualification and close deals and high ticket sales and like all these things, product ladders, ascension methods, all these things that I'm talking about on this channel. And I think a lot of business owners are missing that concept right now. They're trying to just make money off that one thing. They're just trying to make money off that one t-shirt, that one drop shipping product, that one affiliate offer, that one, marketing client. Like there's so much more to the game that I'm going to be giving to you on this channel. So make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for stopping by and peace.